It looks like Kanye's public comments about Beyonce and Jay-Z weren't the end of the story. Soon, attention shifted to remarks that many people felt also brought their family into the spotlight, including mentions of Blue Ivy.
She was ready. She was ready. She is ready.
But Kim Kardashian allegedly paid her daughter to be in this production, and her daughter does not have the experience for this role, as you could see. It is extremely disappointed, and Mr. Hollywood, I hope you learned your lesson to not cast a Nepo baby over talent ever again.
Online, some fans have even speculated about an unspoken rivalry between Beyonce and Jay-Z's family and Kanye and Kim's family, with people comparing Blue Ivy and North and debating which child might become the bigger star. Those are fan theories, not confirmed facts, but the conversations have definitely been loud.
You heard me, you can't bring my kids into my wife into, like, Kanye's my little brother, but he made a song called Big.
Some people also believe Blue Ivy has been introduced to the entertainment world at a young age, especially since she's appeared alongside her mother on major stages. Others simply see it as growing up around music and performance. At the same time, online chatter about Blue and North has continued for years, with many fans connecting it to the long-running tension between their parents, especially Kanye. Kanye's criticism connected to Jay-Z and Beyonce actually goes back years. During his 2016 St. Pablo tour stop in Seattle, while speaking about his frustrations over business and personal issues involving Jay-Z, he launched into a lengthy rant that also mentioned Beyonce and referenced Blue Ivy, adding even more attention to an already heated public feud. Jay-Z was reportedly furious after Kanye brought his family into their public feud. According to Jay-Z, disagreements between him and Kanye could have been worked through, but once Beyonce and their children were mentioned, everything changed. In a later interview, Jay-Z explained that Kanye had crossed the line, saying, "And him, we've been talked about it. We'd have been resolved our issue. He know that he crossed the line. I know him, he knows, he knows." Even after that, the controversy didn't slow down, it only got bigger. Years later, Kanye made another series of posts that sparked immediate backlash. In one post, he made offensive and insulting claims about Jay-Z and Beyonce's younger children, using a highly derogatory slur that many people considered deeply harmful. The comments were widely condemned across social media, with many saying he had gone far beyond criticizing other celebrities. The post disappeared just minutes later, but the story didn't end there. Kanye soon shared another message, claiming he had only removed the original post because he believed people behind the scenes were threatening to suspend or delete his account. That explanation only added more attention to an already explosive controversy. In other words, Kanye made it clear that taking the post down didn't mean he had changed his mind. He wrote, "I need everyone to know that I took the post about Jay-Z and Beyonce's family down and Jerry Lorenzo's family down because there was a possibility of my Twitter being canceled, not because I'm a good person." He then followed it with more inflammatory remarks and offensive language, including comments mocking people with disabilities, and ending the post with, "F the world, real talk, F everybody." Kanye also added, "There will never be an apology to the Carter family until they help me with my children." He continued by criticizing both the Carter and Kardashian families, making more controversial claims that quickly spread across social media. Those posts sparked another wave of backlash, with many people calling the comments unnecessary and deeply offensive. Then the conversation took another turn. What started as public criticism connected to Blue Ivy soon shifted into online comparisons between Blue and North. For years, social media users have debated the two, often comparing their public appearances and personalities. Some people have described Blue as calm and composed, while others point to moments where North has had playful or outspoken interactions with photographers, such as saying, "No picture, I'm so sorry buddy, no picture." Those comparisons haven't gone away. They've only grown louder. Online, some fans argue that Blue Ivy's achievements, including her Grammy, reflect years of hard work and experience performing alongside her family. Others focus on North's large social media presence and high-profile opportunities because of her famous parents. In the end, these are opinions shared online, and the constant comparisons have kept both families at the center of debate. The controversy really took off after online claims began circulating about how North landed the role of young Simba in the Lion King live concert event. Some social media users alleged that Kim Kardashian used her influence behind the scenes to help secure the role. Those claims have never been publicly confirmed, but they spread fast and sparked a huge debate online.
We had heard that they wanted to cast a talented kid with some good experience, but one that doesn't have a name, because they wanted to uplift a smaller voice in the community.
After North's performance, criticism poured in from viewers who felt she wasn't ready for such a major stage. Many argued that other children who had trained and auditioned might have been stronger choices. Others defended North, pointing out that she was simply a child performing under enormous public attention and that the criticism had become overly harsh. Then the story took another turn. A woman who identified herself as the mother of one of the children who had auditioned for the same role posted a TikTok sharing her experience. She claimed that many young performers had spent weeks preparing, attending auditions, and completing multiple callbacks.
Someone walked in. It was Kim Kardashian with North West. We had heard that there was someone that was in the industry that was pulling strings to get their daughter in front of the casting director. We found out it was North West on that final audition, and we were so disappointed.
While alleging that North did not go through that same process. These claims have not been independently verified. According to her account, Kim and North briefly arrived where the young performers were waiting, and Kim had a private conversation with members of the production team. She alleged that a decision was made shortly afterward. North was given the role, and the other children were sent home disappointed. The video quickly went viral, adding even more attention to an already heated discussion about celebrity influence and opportunities in the entertainment industry. Once those rumors started spreading, a new theory took over social media. Some fans began claiming that Kim was trying to position North as a direct comparison to Blue Ivy, and the timing became a huge talking point online. Just a week before news broke that North would appear in the Lion King live concert event, it had already been announced that Blue Ivy would be part of Disney's Mufasa, the Lion King.
But Kim Kardashian allegedly paid her daughter to be in this production, and her daughter does not have the experience for this role, as you could see. It is extremely disappointed, and Mr. Hollywood, I hope you learned your lesson to not cast a Nepo baby over talent ever again.
That overlap immediately got people talking. Online, some users questioned whether the timing was just a coincidence, while others argued it fit a larger pattern they believed they were seeing. None of those theories have been confirmed, but they fueled endless debate across social media. The speculation only grew from there. Critics online argued that North was being pushed into opportunities to keep up with Blue's growing list of accomplishments, while others completely disagreed and said both children were simply following different paths in the entertainment world. One anonymous blind item even claimed, "This illiterate reality star has taken digs at the offspring of two permanent A-listers and thinks her own child has more talent and will be more successful. It all feels very petty, but what does one expect from the reality family?" As with all blind items, those claims are anonymous and unverified. Then came Beyonce's Renaissance World Tour, where Blue Ivy's performances earned widespread praise and quickly became a major topic online. Around that same period, some social media users noticed more TikTok videos featuring North and started drawing comparisons between the two families again. Many viewed it as an effort to stay part of the conversation, while others saw nothing unusual about a parent sharing moments with their child. Either way, the online debate only became louder, with fans continuing to compare two young people who are each growing up in the public eye. Some online critics argue that, after years of comparisons between Kim and Beyonce, the attention has now shifted toward North and Blue Ivy instead. They believe Kim is focused on creating major opportunities for North, while others see it as a parent supporting her child's interests. On the other side, many fans describe Blue as being encouraged to stay disciplined, keep improving, and let her work speak for itself. In the end, those are different public opinions, not confirmed facts. One thing that has added to the discussion is business. Kim has filed trademarks connected to future projects involving North, including a possible skincare brand. Whether those plans ever become full businesses remains to be seen. But the Kardashian family has built a reputation for turning personal brands into successful companies. Because of that history, many people believe North could eventually have major business opportunities of her own. Then another round of comparisons exploded online after the recent Met Gala. Social media users debated why Blue Ivy and North were being discussed so much around the event. Some posts even claimed that connections were used in an attempt to get North invited and that Anna Wintour declined the idea, but those claims have not been substantiated. The speculation didn't stop there. Some conspiracy theories claimed that Blue's presence around Met Gala events carried a deeper meaning, with people reading into Beyonce's interviews and comments about Blue being ready. There is no credible evidence supporting those theories, but they spread widely online and became another example of how quickly celebrity rumors can take on a life of their own. At the center of all this, one question keeps coming up. Are people watching a real rivalry, or are fans creating one that doesn't actually exist? Every time Blue Ivy or North appears in public, social media immediately turns it into a competition. Instead of celebrating what each of them is doing, the internet races to decide who is winning. And those debates only get louder with every new appearance. Blue has earned praise for her performances alongside Beyonce, with many fans pointing to the confidence and growth she's shown over the past few years. Videos of her dancing during the Renaissance tour spread everywhere, and even people who were skeptical at first admitted that she appeared to improve with every show. That steady progress became a huge talking point online. North, meanwhile, has built a completely different public image. Whether she's making funny videos, appearing with Kim, or sharing her outspoken personality, she constantly grabs attention in her own way. Supporters argue that she's simply being herself and shouldn't be expected to follow the same path as anyone else. Others believe the constant spotlight naturally invites comparisons, especially because of how famous both families are. Still, one thing is impossible to ignore. Much of this so-called rivalry has been driven by internet commentary rather than anything Blue or North have said themselves. Neither of them has publicly suggested they're competing with each other. Instead, it's fans, bloggers, and social media accounts who continue fueling the narrative every time a new headline appears. That hasn't stopped the speculation, though. As both continue growing up in the public eye, every performance, business move, or public appearance is likely to spark another wave of comparisons. Whether that's fair is a completely different question, but one thing is certain: the conversation doesn't seem to be slowing down anytime soon. But here's where the story takes another turn. The comparisons aren't just coming from random comments anymore. Entire fan pages and entertainment blogs now break down almost every move Blue and North make, turning ordinary moments into headline news. A new photo, a public appearance, or even a short video can suddenly become another round of debates about who's doing better. It's become a cycle that keeps feeding itself. A lot of people also point out how different their paths have been. Blue has mostly been seen in music-related projects with Beyonce, while North has explored a mix of fashion, social media, and entertainment appearances with Kim. Because their interests seem different, many fans question why they're constantly being measured against each other in the first place. Even so, the comparisons continue every time either family makes news. Another reason the conversation refuses to die is the long history between Kanye and Jay-Z. Their friendship was once one of the biggest in music, with the two collaborating on hit records and often praising each other's talent. That's why so many people were shocked when their relationship fell apart so publicly. Even years later, every new comment or headline seems to bring that old feud back into the spotlight. Some fans believe the tension between the former friends has made it easier for people to read into every interaction involving their families. Others think the internet is simply connecting dots that were never meant to be connected. Without direct confirmation from the families themselves, much of the discussion remains speculation rather than established fact. No matter which side people believe, one thing stands out. Blue and North are growing up under an incredible amount of public attention, and every achievement, appearance, or project quickly becomes another viral topic. Whether those comparisons eventually fade or continue for years, the spotlight on both families doesn't seem to be disappearing anytime soon. As the online debate keeps growing, plenty of people have started asking a different question. What effect does all of this constant attention have on the children involved? Every public appearance seems to spark thousands of comments, with strangers picking apart everything from performances to outfits. Supporters of both families have called for people to ease up, arguing that the spotlight can be overwhelming no matter how famous someone's parents are. Even so, celebrity culture has a way of keeping these stories alive. Every interview, social media post, or red carpet event quickly becomes another opportunity for fans to compare the two families. Sometimes the similarities seem intentional, while other times they're simply the result of both families living highly public lives. Either way, the internet rarely lets the conversation die down for long. Then there's Kanye's role in all of this. His public statements over the years have often generated massive headlines, and whenever he comments on family matters, the reaction spread almost instantly. That's one reason many people believe the old tension between him and Jay-Z still shapes how fans interpret news stories, even if neither side publicly addresses every rumor. Meanwhile, Beyonce and Jay-Z have generally taken a different approach by keeping many details about their family private. Instead of responding to every headline or online theory, they have often let public appearances and creative projects speak for themselves. That contrast in communication styles has only given fans more to analyze and debate. Whether this supposed rivalry is real or mostly created by social media, one thing is clear. The fascination with these famous families isn't fading anytime soon. As Blue and North continue to grow and explore their own interests, the hope for many observers is that their individual accomplishments will eventually matter more than endless comparisons between them. Until then, every new headline is almost guaranteed to reignite the conversation all over again. Beyonce never explained exactly what she meant when she said Blue was ready, and that left plenty of room for online speculation. Some people also pointed to comments where Beyonce spoke about seeing the world through Blue's eyes, interpreting those remarks in different ways. Others saw them as a parent expressing pride and reflecting on watching her daughter grow. As with many celebrity moments, the internet quickly created its own theories that went far beyond what was actually said. At the same time, reports have claimed that Beyonce could step back from touring after completing her current 3-act era, with some fans speculating that Blue may eventually pursue more music of her own. Those reports remain unconfirmed. Meanwhile, North has already explored music through collaborations and other creative projects, showing that she's interested in entertainment as well. According to various entertainment reports and unnamed sources, Kim and Kanye are said to believe North has enormous potential and will continue supporting her career. However, those claims have not been independently verified. Of course, social media had plenty to say. One person wrote, "Did we forget that North is not just Kim's daughter, but also Kanye's daughter? That attitude you see on North, that's Kanye." Another commented, "She did say Blue ready, out with old, in with the new, Blue." Those reactions show just how divided public opinion has become. Now it's your turn. Do you think the comparisons between Blue Ivy and North have been blown way out of proportion, or do you believe there's more happening behind the scenes? And what do you make of all the theories surrounding Blue's future in the entertainment industry? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who loves celebrity news. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.